The CEO fell in love at first sight with the woman downstairs who had just been released from prison. The woman's sister was furious when she found out. To prevent her sister from stealing the CEO she secretly had a crush on, she planned to disgrace the woman at the banquet. Afterwards she would take the opportunity to expose the woman's prison record, completely ending the CEO's feelings for her. The sister raised a glass of red wine and pretended to be friendly to the woman. The woman not only saw at a glance that the wine was drugged, but at the instant their glasses touched, she used a goo insect to transfer the drug's effects onto her sister. She waited to see her sister reap the consequences. It turned out the woman was no longer the meek sister who had been bullied before. She was actually a shamanic healer priestess who had transmigrated from the Daeong dynasty. Just after she arrived she was surrounded at her bedside by the prison bully and his men. In ancient times she had been a revered shaman healer and would never have been someone others could bully. So she pinned the prison bully to the bed and beat him up. That day the woman became the new prison bully. She then asked them why they were targeting her. When she heard the prison bully name the employer, the original owner's memories suddenly flooded into her mind. It turned out the woman had been unloved since childhood. She had even been born to serve as a mobile blood bag for her anemic sister. When she grew up, her mother even made her take the blame for her hit-and-run sister and sent her to prison. Now that she had transmigrated into the original owner's body, she would no longer allow the original owner to be bullied. So the moment she got out, she chose to sever ties with her family. The woman's sudden change terrified her mother. Just as the sister was still foolishly hoping to send the woman back to be her mobile blood bag, the next moment the woman's friend from prison rode over on a motorcycle. They watched the woman get into a $2 million luxury car. The sister looked puzzled, not knowing the woman's wealth was only just beginning. It turned out the friend's brother had developed a madness. She had met the woman while detained for street racing. Upon learning the woman could cure her brother, she immediately brought the woman into the family. The woman used a series of flute notes to calm the man, and also employed a mysterious, 1,000-year-lost acupuncture technique. Soon the sleeping man not only woke up, he miraculously regained his sanity. The veteran traditional doctors nearby were so shocked they kept exclaiming that the woman had used the ghost hand 13 needles. Just when everyone thought the man's madness was no longer a problem, the woman said it could only be controlled for 3 months. In 3 months the man's intestines would perforate, and he would rot and die violently. This terrified the matriarch, but the woman promised to find the person who laid the goo curse within 3 months. Only by killing the mother goo would the man's illness be completely cured. Upon hearing that the cause of her son's illness had finally been found, the matriarch excitedly produced $5 million for treatment, and to facilitate the woman's treatment, she specially arranged for the woman's room to be next to her son's. When the woman went to treat him for the first time, she was so struck by the man's pectoral muscles that she couldn't help but touch them. Seeing how absorbed she was, the man mistakenly thought this was her treatment method, grabbed her hand, and placed it on his chest.